G'day everyone and welcome back to another The How To Life video. I am your host Harris Miller. It is part 5 of the How to Survive Kapooka series. Today we will be going over Kapookaisms. Now a Kapookaism is something that you would typically hear at Kapooka. It's kind of like the inside phrases, the ins and outs of some of the speech that goes on at Kapooka. These are things that you will remember for the rest of your life. These are things that if you meet an old friend from Kapooka somewhere in Australia, you'll be able to bond over these words that will be shared at Kapooka. I'll mostly come from instructors because recruits are often not permitted to speak at all, but this is part 5, the How to Survive Kapooka series, Kapookaisms, so let's get into it. People to thank for this video is there's no specific people because basically everyone who commented also contributed somewhat of a phrase from Kapooka or something to share and sort of jogged my memory, so I'm going to recount some of the Kapookaisms that I heard, some that other people have heard and told me about, and some that my personal friends have also shared at Kapooka. Now keep in mind this video isn't really need to know, it's more of just a sharing thing so you know what to expect from speech from the instructors while you're down there, and also just so you know some phrases to share when you get there so you can have a bit of a joke, because humor is one thing that you will need at Kapooka. It's going to get you through it. Now there is language in this video, so be warned, and for context, when I was at Kapooka I was Alpha Company 6th Platoon, and things you'll hear are things like hallway 6. Oh, you'll remember the words hallway and you'll definitely remember your number. People often worry about forgetting their hallway number. Trust me, you will never forget your number. Another thing you will hear is do it now, fucking now, move. Another thing you'll remember is I am an Australian soldier who is an expert in close combat, which is your soldier's contract, and you're going to remember that. You'll also hear things like steady there, recruit. Don't think, recruit, just do it. Get that shit squared away, recruit. When you're marching, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That will be stuck in your head for months afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 1, which is your timing for turns. Lockers, lights, keys. Prepare to move, hallway number. In my case it would be prepare to move 6, which means get your shit together, we're about to leave. With firearms, safe, always check safe. PT, stop, go, ready. Fucking hated PT. Ask pineapples, you'll hear about them all the time and they'll get handed to you. Common phrase in the military, not just Kapooka, is hurry up and wait. RI mindfucks, they happen all the time, that's what they're called. Another thing you'll hear when shooting, good, maintain. A couple of you commented that on my video, so thank you. When you're marching, lean into the hill, let it do the work for you. That one doesn't make sense at all. Never say you were wondering, because if you were wondering, instructors will say you were wondering. What were you wondering, Alice? And if you're a choco on your recruit course, you'll hear always fucking chocos. Yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir. If you're left-handed, you'll be called a khaki hander. One of my personal favorites, I'm a bombardier, not a fucking corporal. And towards the end of basic, you receive the honorary title of Jube. Just out of basic. And at the end of many lessons, and what I'm going to end the video with, is you'll often hear any questions, queries, or doubtful points. But yeah, those are Kapookaisms. That's just a few. There's hundreds and thousands more Kapookaisms than that. Oh, those are the ones I can remember. It's not much at all, I know, but there are so many Kapookaisms, so many things that are unique just to that one location that any other soldier will know and no one else will. So those are the ones that you can share with all your army mates, all your mates that have come out of defense, going into defense. Those Kapookaisms are things that you will never forget. They're the phrases that are like glue. They bond you together because they're things you can have a chuckle over whilst at the same time shuddering at the very thought of them. Like hallway 6 to this day still gives me a little bit of a shudder because it makes me think like, that's the best way to wake me up in the morning. My brother's done it to me before because my brother's in the defense force, and that was the way he woke me up when I got back home one morning. All he had to do, because he knew my platoon number, all he had to do was open my door and yell hallway 6 at me. I was out of bed straight away. I actually had the bed sheets over my shoulders. I was ready to come out to the hall and stand at attention. I'm like, wait, I just came back from Kapooka, I'm still not there. Why am I doing this? So thank you, Sam, for doing that. Anyway, those are Kapookaisms. You'll learn these, you'll bond over them, you'll never forget them. They're good things to have in your mind because, you know, at the end of the day, the only thing you've got at Kapooka is your sense of humor, and if you can bond over those words, you can have a laugh over them and you have a laugh afterwards. It's always good. It's good to know your mates are there and that your mates have your back, and also that they share that same sense of humour that all us Australian soldiers do. So that's all from me, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. The next video coming up will be part 6, tips and tricks for Kapooka. That one is also kind of humour related, but it's more a need to know thing, because there was a few tips in there that weren't shared with me that I believe should be shared with people going to Kapooka, because They're things that you have to sort of figure out on your own, and if someone else can help you figure them out instead of you just doing all the work yourself, it's always good to make things a little bit easier at Kapooka, because it is a hard bloody course. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Harrison Miller, your How To Life host. The next video will be uploaded Sunday. Yes, this time it will be a Sunday. I'm going to record the video this week so I don't miss it. Sunday at 7 o'clock. That's Australian Eastern Standard Times, 5 p.m. for all you people living in WA or close to that area. That is all from me. I'll see you all then. Have a great day. As you can see, the push-up position, both feet on the ground, ankles either together or only just apart. As you'll notice, my thumbs are pretty much touching the outside of my shoulders. They're not tucked under my chest. They're not far out wide. This is probably the best place to put your arms for, well, maximum gain from the